As some of you may know, our former president just released a public statement in which he has reportedly achieved a hole-in-one while playing a round of golf with a few guys, of whom were pro golfers. Ernie Els from South Africa, who is a golfing Hall of Famer, says he was there to see it all take place. In fact, this was at the West Palm Beach International Golf Club, and it was on the 7th hole. And would that make him the very first president, even former president, to ever get a hole-in-one? Because you know what they say, if it makes the news, it's almost as good as true. Now, whether or not this is true is not going to be the point of this video in the least, because what we do know is that golfers do occasionally get holes in one. And whenever you do, it always feels just a little paranormal. And so we're going to be talking about that. You know, they say that the odds are upwards of 1 in 13,000. I spoke yesterday of how you can monitor your own unusual experiences or paranormal like experiences to see if they increase in intensity. Sometimes you can find yourself doing things at a very, very high level to the point where it almost feels like dumb luck, like getting a hole-in-one, right? But it might not actually be dumb luck. It might actually be a momentary connection with the Matrix. And so whether he got a hole-in-one or not, he could have he could actually arguably be the most paranormal president we have ever had in terms of just being unlikely. I mean, I'm not even going to get political when I say that there are several factors that made him an unlikely candidate from the very, very start. But today, I'm going to talk about golf. So right now, please just hit that like button for this video and subscribe if you haven't, and please push that notification bell. That way I can continue to make videos like this just for you. These are my real life stories of the impossible. And like I said, I'm not going to make this about the former president in the least. I'm doing my best to keep politics out of this channel. This is, however, going to be about the paranormal hole-in-one. And a friend of mine used to tell me that if he were an alien looking down on this planet, the worldwide sport that he would find the most interest in would be golf, because it requires the most amount of land space and of any sport, I mean, by a large margin when you think about it. And then it's even football. It takes a huge amount of land space, right? And then on top of that, it's always about taking a really tiny ball and hitting it with a stick to get it into a hole really, really far away. And so as an alien, I would low-key be most fascinated with the fact that occasionally, with one shot, that ball sails and lands into the hole even when it's not within view. And so I decided to just do a little search on the most amazing recent golf moments, and this is what I've got for you all. So the oldest golfer, man or woman, to have ever lived was a woman named Elsie McLean, who at age 102 on April 5th, 2007, actually holed out in Bidwell Park, Chico, California. Most recently, a guy named Ed Sanderson, after pandemic, actually did get a hole-in-one in Cheshire, UK. And he wasn't that old, but the oldest guy, famous guy, to ever get a hole-in-one would be Bob Hope at age 90. Got a hole-in-one in West Palm Beach. But the woman that I actually wrote about in my book, State of Mind, is a woman by the name of Uni Haskell, who actually, on the very first time she walked out onto a golf course right after 2 months of learning how to play golf, actually got a hole-in-one with one stroke, aiming at a hole about 100 yards away. And so first time golfing, first time hitting on that golf course, first time hole-in-one. So what do you say? Paranormal? Good karma? Or comment below and let me know. And meanwhile, if you're interested more in the entertainment side of the paranormal stuff that I'm interested in, go to my website at themanwhoknows.tv, subscribe to my newsletter, and you get a free gift. Anyway, we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.